Hello. So today we're going to look at the Savage series of semi-automatic rifles. This one, let's see if I can get the camera. This is a Model 64, and it's a 22 long rifle. It doesn't come with the scope normally, but it does come with a nice wood stock. These, for a 22 that's a budget. Well, this one's a little bit more. I think I paid $340 for this, but it has a nice wood stock and everything. So, whereas this is the synthetic stock, and I painted it orange just because, I wanted something. The kids like the colors, so I tend to paint some of the black guns, so that way the kids have colors they like. So, let's see about a trigger pull on it. So we'll do it on just this one. So I'm going to load. So this is one thing about the mag release that I don't like. It pushes forward. So I don't know how well you can see, but so putting it in, you have to push that forward to get it to go in. It's kind of hard to do it from. So it is kind of weird. And then the bolt, you just. So let's get a trigger pull. Now it's got a dummy round in it. So 4 pounds, 13 ounces, so almost 5 pounds. Not too bad. So one of the things too, when you're so you can see the little half round in there, and that's where if you want to hold this back. So say you took the mag out, like I said, you gotta pull that forward, and then the mag comes out. And if you pull this back, you can. It's kind of hard to do because you got to line it up and push it in. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with the camera, and it's hard to see what I'm doing. So you push it down into the thing, and it goes into the little circle, and then to release it, you just pull it out. That's what a lot of the budget guns do. So, and like I said, this is a little bit more expensive because of the nice stock, but this literally was $120 at Walmart. I don't, it's cheap enough that you can buy a dozen of them. That's why I have multiple of them, is because when I saw that for $120, it's like, okay, I'll buy it. And it takes the same mags. So, but this one is a little bit different number. I don't know if you can see it. I didn't fill in the thing, but it says Model 62. So I don't know. It may be because of the synthetic stock that it's got a different number than the 64. Because I know they have the different letters. There's like a 64F. There's a 64G. They've got all these different numbers and letters, but they're basically the same gun, just a little different. I mean, they all take the same mags. So that's why I was buying more, is because I was like, I can use the same mags. So why don't we take the guns out to the range and see how they shoot? Hello. So today we're going to look at the Savage Savage 64 and 22 long rifle. This is the wood model. It doesn't come with the scope, but this is a good rifle if you're looking for a nice cheap semi-automatic. The wood version's more expensive. I'll get to the synthetic stock one in a second. But let's see how it shoots. So let's put another mag through it. Had a light primer strike there. So it shot pretty good. Well, that one, it looked like it hit pretty good on the primer, but didn't go off. Yeah. It happens. Sometimes it's just the ammo. But now I also have it in the synthetic stock, which, no, it doesn't come in orange. It usually comes in black, which I paid like $120 for this at Walmart. So, and I painted the stock orange. So, let's see how this does. Should do about the same. That's the downside. They only come with 10 round mags, and you can go through that pretty quick. So, like I said, this is a Savage 64. Oh, well, this is 62. That's a 64. So they're basically the same thing. This one is the synthetic stock. I think that's why it's a 62. But this is the 64 with the nice wood stock. They take the same mags. They both take the these metal mags. I'll show a close up, you know, when I do the table part. But they're nice guns and they're cheap for the price. So if you don't want to spend the money on a Ruger 1022 or something like that, you could pick up one of these for like $120. And if you want something that's just as nice, stock watch, then you can pick up one of these. They don't come with the scopes. I put those on there. But other than that, they're nice guns. I do like Savages, so I'm a little partial to them. So out on the range, you can see that we had one little hiccup with it. No big deal. Like I said, it's budget gun, so we had a light primer strike. I was using the Federal ammo, which who knows what it could be. But it happens. That's why 22s they say not to use for carry, because that happens. You can have light primer strikes. So, as far as accuracy goes, the orange gun did this for the 2 mags that I put through it, which is pretty good. And then the wooden one, that was what I did. Now, I had the scope sighted in at 50 yards, and I was shooting at about 20 yards, so these were a little low. But as you can see, I mean, I was shooting pretty quick, and they all in a nice group. That's what I like about the Savages. You look at that. I mean, for a $120 gun, that's a pretty good grouping. So that's why I've always bought a lot of Savages, because of the accuracy on them. So the sights are nothing special on them. They're just kind of a little blade there, and then there's just a little notch. They're not the greatest sights, but I was going to put scopes on them anyhow, so that's what I did. I bought some cheap scopes and put them on them. So and it's kind of funny, because if you look, the orange one for the $120 gun, they gave the sling things, but on the more expensive one, they didn't. Which is fine. I probably won't put a sling on this one. If I want to put a sling on one to carry, I can do it on that one. I've got, I got a million other guns that I can carry, so I'm not worried about a sling on it. This is more for target, so I don't really need it. But if you're going to use it for carry, like that would be, because of the cost, you could use it for a nice squirrel gun or something like that. You know, they got even like a nice check ring on that compared to this is just a plain wood stock. The safety's right there, and it's just a little side thing. It's like that on both of them. The mags are the only thing that I'm like, I'm not too impressed by the mags. They're like a cast aluminum mag, and they're kind of big. They feel cheaply made, and they're a pain to put in and out of the gun. But other than that, it's fine. It's a nice gun for accuracy, that's for sure. That's why I like the Savages, is they're accurate. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you have a good day.